Meep, 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 meep. Hello, everyone. It is I, your boy Doc, back again. And hold on 1 second. Let me make my ass bigger here. Whoop. There we go. I'm bigger now. I assert my dominance. Anyway, hello. How's everyone doing? We back. Even though I slept in today, people expect that sometimes. Anyway, hello, one and all. And in case no one knows what the fuck this is about, this is little contest I decided to host when I got like 300 followers on Twitter. And look, I'm almost like at 330 now. Go figure how the fuck that works. But anyway, hi Yuki. So this is a thing to both celebrate that and also to like get people involved in stories that I write. Oh yeah, this also I also decided to group this too, where I have over 300 followers on Twitter. I mean not Twitter, Twitch. God damn it, 300 over 300 followers on Twitch and over 400 followers on YouTube. But that's mainly for the Utaliate stuff that I've done, which I still am gonna do song covers. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But we'll get to that. And yeah, so this is gonna be a little contest celebrating my fucking followings and shit like that. So I write stories. For those of you who have no idea, I have various fan fictions. In fact, I can bring that up right now. On the fanfiction.net, we got myself here. I have 10 freaking stories of various varieties here. But the one we're mainly going to talk about here is Dragon Ball ZSS, or as I like to call it, Double S. And this is for an upcoming arc I have planned in this particular story. The arc is going to be included later. I'll include the details and stuff like that. But basically, this contest is to have an OC of your design be involved in this upcoming arc. I'll explain all the rules and whatnot in a little bit, but that's basically what this concept is. You guys create OCs and then chance for me to use them in story. It's a win-win situation, and neither of us loses any fucking money about it. That's basically what it is, though. So, arc details, specifically on what's going on here, right here. It's called the Galactic Prison Arc. That's more or less the finalized name, unless I decide to magically change it the last fucking second, but it's basically what this arc's called. It's an illegal death tournament featuring the worst incarcerated criminals from around the galaxy is formed in the largest maximum prison. I should probably put security prison. I kind of did that. I wrote this when I was half tired, so I probably missed out on words. I have to remember how to spell in my own language too, but anyway. So maximum security prison owned by the Galactic Patrol, and if anyone's familiar with the Dragon Ball Z lore and shit, you'll more or less know the Galactic Patrol, at least if you know Super, but it's related to that. So the rest of this is pretty much, you gotta kind of read this my story to vaguely understand what the fuck's going on, but I'll give it a great overview on the story so far in a moment. But anyway, word has reached the ears of the Red Faction through an informant involved with the secretive event, hosted by corrupt members of the ever-reaching Galactic Patrol and sponsored by rich individuals of the Underground. However, the true purpose of this tournament is a blood-filled recruiting field for the growing Shadow Army, forming as the galaxy's ever-expanding civil war continues between the remaining forces still loyal to Frieza. I'm just paraphrasing at this point, don't worry about it. And Red Faction. So basically just elaborate on that shit. This is obviously, this fan fiction is very, very AU. What crazy bit is Tark doing this time? Yes. Hi, Indy. We're talking about my contest. So, for the ever-reaching story overall so far, is basically this fan fiction of mine started way before even fucking Dragon Ball was a thing. This is like shut up, Shiny. This is where we got it's roughly 22-ish years before, like, Dragon Ball Z happens. So this is like technically it officially started just before Goku was born. And then we're just gradually getting to those 22 years where the official start of Dragon Ball Z started. This is like, give or take 4 years into my story here where this shit's happening. And we got many, many different AUs. Basically, at this point, Frieza's Planet Trade Organization, the remnants of it, are into a galactic civil war with Red Faction, which is the organization that rose after the Saiyan Rebellion that Frieza always feared and tried to put down and tried to kill them all before it happened. But by doing so, he caused it to happen, so yeah, that's a thing. So, this is like shit on the side, because I like my world building, where I have like other factions like forming out of, you know, Frieza's quote-unquote death. You gotta read the story to understand. And this is part of it, where one of those factions is trying to recruit like literally the worst of the worst fighters that have been kept in prisons. And I figured I might as well throw in the Galactic Patrol outside of mention. So that's the whole reason behind this. So the arc's going to be 2 agents from Red Faction infiltrate this death tournament, and by infiltrate I mean participate in. And they're going to try and figure out why this shit's happening. And they're going to be collaborating with the Galactic Patrol itself. They're going to be doing a raid eventually as this death tournament's going underway. So we're going to have like Galactic Patrol fucking battles going on too between the corrupt and the normal people. And you're going to see certain people pop up. It's going to be kind of cool. But basically the whole thing is that this is a Galactic Death Tournament. That's what this contest is about. Getting people to fill the Galactic Death Tournament. So, this tournament is based off of an anime I've seen called Kenga. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. Hi, Kaiser. And it's somewhat inspired by that. So this is like a death tournament. The rules and details of this, there's about 30 plus participants that are going to be in this tournament. Okay? Right now, I've only set aside 8 of them, design-wise and all that shit. So you have a minimal of about 22 slots up for grabs for you, anyone who's interested here, to, you know, make an OC and submit to me, and I'll throw it in one way or the other, probably. But like I said, keep in mind, this is a death tournament, okay? Most of these people are going to die. In fact, there's a few people that I made for this tournament that are going to die in, like, the first round. So, it's okay, because most people make OCs for suffering anyway, so it works. I'm gonna die. Oh, don't worry, Gohan. We'll get you. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. But like I said, most of these people are gonna die. But the tournament itself, you don't have to kill the person in order to win. But killing is allowed, and given that most of these people are the worst of the worst fucking criminals, you know, most people are gonna choose killing their opponents. Yeah, pretty much. Some of you may die, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's more like some of you may die, but the best of you will become part of my organization. And that is a risk I am more than willing to take, because I win either way. Ha! But yeah, so entries could be a drawing and or just a doc correlating with said OC, meaning that you don't have to make a drawing if you don't want to. Drawing is optional. It just helps with the visualization. So if you're going to make a doc, I'll die in the first 5 seconds. Self-imposing, yes. So, like I said, be sure to include the name of the OC, race, any unique powers they might have, abilities, personality, whatever the fuck else you feel like incorporating in here. Excuse me. And you can throw in multiple entries. For right now, I don't have any limits on the amount of entries that you people can freaking put in, alright? You can throw in as many fucking things as you want. I don't care. I got 22 plus slots to fucking fill, so go crazy. If you want to throw in like 5,000 or whatever, go for it. I encourage the uniqueness. unique power at instantly win. No, Kaiser, no. No Mary suing. No Mary suing here. Now, just for an example, Gohan, I'm going to use yours as an example, because Gohan here is just like, I'm going to throw this shit in now. Here's the little document. I think it's the hard part, huh? Here's the little Google Drive shit I put in. I have a copy of the contest details here. And you can either do what Gohan did here and just throw in a folder or docs or whatever. Organization-wise, folders relating to whatever the fuck you threw in probably would be best. But, as you can see, he basically just threw in himself here, but not really. just do it. This is an example, like I said, Doc. You got the name. You got race thrown in here somewhere. You got a little bit of a background. Well, this is more like his waist sit. You got average speed shit. Stats. Personality. Establish he's a coward, got a little special fucking ability there, and all this other crap. And he also, in between here, just complains about how this Word document apparently is shit. But that's more or less an example for that end. Now, for entries, though, for the purpose behind the story and what's going on, OCs that you enter into here for this tournament, they cannot be of the Saiyan or the Namekian race. That's just correlating to the current events on the story right now. So, Saiyans and Namekians are no, but everything else is fine. In fact, you're free to make up your own unique race if you really want to. I have no problems with that. Demons are fine. Ogre demon things are fine. That's basically what Gohan just sent my way. And if you want to include... Return to... And if you want to include, like, backstory about, like, race itself, like saying they're the last person of the race or some shit, this is just an idea. You could just blame Frieza, because Frieza's killed God knows how many fucking races and planets, so we can always blame Frieza. It's okay, he won't mind. Frieza will be like, oh yes, I did kill that race. I remember that day. It was one of the happiest days of my life. Now, further establishing this... If you want, you can throw in power levels for your characters. You don't have to, because most likely I'm going to be changing the power levels anyway, depending on certain shit. But if you want to, here's a little base for you. The majority of these guys, for the purpose of the story, need to be roughly Ginyu Force level. And for those of you who don't know the levels offhand, it's about, 50k, roughly. And the ones that are really strong are going to be more or less 120k, give or take. But no one's going to be strong as Frieza. No one's going to be as strong as Frieza here. And yeah. In the case Dark returned again. Nah. So, like I said, that's up to you. If you really want to throw in power levels or whatever in your entry, that's completely up to you. I'll treat it kind of like a range finder, and I'll adjust it necessary. Now, there's no due dates at all for this yet, because in all honesty, it's going to be a bit until I get around to formulating this arc again, because right now I'm working on my Akame ga Kill story, so you got plenty of fucking time. Race gets deosed, yes. So you don't need to worry about time. I'll be like periodically like doing other streams though relating to this, like with entries I've been given so far and just showing them off and maybe giving my opinions or whatever. But for the most part, you don't need to worry about due date for now. If that changes though, I will tell you. I'll let you guys know. But like I said, don't worry about it. Now, depending on how many entries I get into this contest, if I get a lot, like a lot, not that I'm expecting that, but who the fuck knows, I might repurpose some of these OCs for stuff that's going to happen later in the story, like for the Galactic Mafia, because God knows I'm going to have so many of those fucking Mafia gangsters, and whoever the hell else knows. So, no entries is going to be wasted. No OC will be wasted, unless it's very stupid, to which I will call you out. Now, nah, I'm kidding. I'm usually pretty fair about this, though. So, yeah. I got the Google Doc here for people who somehow find this shit and somehow don't find this. Like mine. Nah, actually, yours Yours isn't bad. I have an idea formulating with what you threw in Gohan. You might at least make it to the second or third round, just with the vague idea I have right now. And for any of you who have Twitter and just want to throw off whatever entry you put into here, here's your hashtag. Hashtag Dragon Ball Double S, bro. But yeah, like I said, it's all lore building shit. It's everything and everything. That's more or less all the details with the contest. I will throw up an example of a shitty anime drawing style, because I did say I'll let you guys see how I draw. And let me just change the thing now. Window capture needs to go away for a moment. And let's see, here we go. At least I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. Okay. So this is like an example of a unique alien race, which also like... Oh shit, I gotta adjust that. But also I'm like, oh yeah, here's my showcase for how shitty my anime drawing styles are. I hate that these default just fucking blow up like that, but it'd be like that. Okay. My shitty anime style drawing while also detailing shit that happens. It'd be like that. So, we got a guy here. His name's Shah. And there's his face as he looks at you very judgingly and questions your fucking life choices. Alright? So, more or less, he's gonna look like this. He's just got stretchy arms and limbs. That's his major ability. Like, his arm normally looks like it's roughly this long, but then it can stretch to like twice or 3 times its length, so he can bitch slap you across a fucking room pretty goddamn easily. He's got no hands, just claw fingers. I can't fucking draw hands anyway, so this works. And then the little joke here where it's like he's got this little skirt thingy, and I'm just like, it's a kilt! And underneath the skirt thingy, there's his multi-joint legs. I haven't come up with a race name for him yet, because I'm thinking I'm just going to call him, he's going to be called Shah. Because that's all he says, because he doesn't speak basic. He just goes, Shah. 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 And he's annoying as fuck, and he's going to be one of the people that probably dies in the first round, but... But it's okay. Am I going to color this? Probably not. Pokemon? Ha! Similar concept, but no. He's like a fucking bird mantis thing or something. I don't know. I just drew this. Stretchy arms can be pretty cool. Yeah, they can be, but it depends on who your opponent is, too. Shy Swedish for sub. Oh, really? Well, that's a joke then. But yeah, so that's my personal example of if you're gonna throw in a drawing, it can be pretty fucking basic. Color scheme would be fine too. This is just an example for me because I can't fucking draw. I can't color in the lines and shit like that. This is my first drawing on PC, by the way. Look how pretty it is. But Shah Swedish confirmed. Ah. We'll make that a joke. But yeah, so that's basically what we got so far. That's all my explanation and shit right now. Anyone got questions in the chat? Just a chi alien in the wrong place. Yeah. His race got basically wiped out by Frieza. And now he's very sad. Oh, I forgot I had that. And now he's very, very sad. And he just went on a blood-curdling rampage. If we can add alien from Aliens to Dev. No, that's copyright though. I can't really do that. We can't it's fan fiction. We can get away with shit, but we don't want to outright fucking steal things. That's bad. But yeah, like I said, any questions guys on anything so far? Seems pretty straightforward. I mean, if you have any questions later on or whatever, feel free to like PM me. Or comment on the video or whatever. It works. Alright. Well, if no one got any questions or anything, here is the link. You understand? Got you. Here is the doc For the link, I'll also post this clearly on the YouTubes, even though it should be in the description anyway. So there you can go, post whatever the fuck you want, throw that shit in, boop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop. Yeah. Even if I did struggle with the hey, don't, it's okay. Sometimes Google Drive hates me, so it could have been on my end too. Google hates me in general for the most part. I've noticed this. Google hates me in general. That's why I never use Google Chrome anymore. That shit fucking deleted all of my bookmarks just for no reason one day, and I'm just like, yeah, no, Google Chrome, you can go fuck yourself. I'm using Firefox now. And, you know, Microsoft Edge for the YouTubes, but that's about it. But anyway, alright guys. Like I said, feel free to get creative. Do whatever the fuck you want. Humanoids are fine. Demons are fine. Just no on Saiyans or Namekians, especially because those are fucking overused. God damn it. But yeah, that's all it is. Submit your shit. Get your OCs in here. I like them or not, whatever. They get thrown in, and you get to see death tournaments happening. And we're gonna see who survives and gets recruited into the Shadow Army or whatever the fuck else is gonna happen. Because I'm not spoiling much. Ah, yes. And that reminds me. For those of you who actually just want to read the series or whatever the hell else I write and shit like that, boom. There's my fanfiction.net page. If you really want to read this stuff. It's up to you, though. I'm not saying you don't have to, but if you want to understand maybe what's going on better, story lord building-wise, it'll be like that. Anyway. Seriously, though, no questions. It's all straightforward. Everyone understands. Everyone comprende. Everyone comprende. Everyone comprende. Yes, yes. See? I pretend to know I know how to speak Spanish. Now I need to write up a basic DB lore. Well, it's up to you. Because I kind of go my own way in certain aspects. If you watch the original Dragon Ball Z up to, like, I don't know, the first 3-ish seasons, you'll be alright for where I am now. If you really want to get into it. But that's up to you. Like I said, I'm technically not even the Dragon Ball era. I'm like years behind that, but like I said, watch the Bardock movie. Watch the Bardock movie. You'll get the time zone. I don't have that time. Just watch the Bardock movie and you'll have the era that I'm in. Only what happens at the end doesn't happen. It'd be like that. But either way. Alright. Anyone else got any questions? Yes, no, no, yes. Everyone understands? Cool. Alrighty. Well, I'm surprised it's like freaking over 3 o'clock where I'm at. Which makes me a little sad. Because I'm just like, where the fuck did the day go? It'd be like that. In either case, it all fun. Fuck it, since I got 6 people on here. Let's go raid Mr. British, I call him the Ice Cream Man, even though he's not even. At all. I just feel like it. Might as well, right? Like I said, no one's got questions, everyone's straightforward, and if, you know, as soon as this video's done, I'm gonna be bombarded by questions. Just watch, and I'm kidding. Anyway, alright guys. Thank yous for paying attention to this shit. It was a short one, but this is something I meant to do for a while. And yeah. In any case, have fun, get creative, do it, send me those entries. Let me see your creativity. Let's go. There's your raid message. I didn't throw in the emote this time because I didn't feel like it. And yeah, okay. So best of luck, guys. Have fun. It's a cool contest idea. It'd be right there. In either case, bye-byes. We're gonna end it on the YouTube sides now. See you.